Howdy, folks. Welcome to episode 12, and with the gigantic cleaver. I'm not sure why it renders like that, but I don't know what it's trying to compensate for. But anyway, this is finally the episode you may have been waiting for, or maybe not, but we're going to start on the mob farm today. And first, what I wanted to do was I finally got a bunch of ender pearls, and I finally got an enderman head between episodes. I spent forever hunting, and I got some ender pearls, and I got an enderman head finally. So I'm going to make 2 of these Eye of Red stones, and what we need is a remote, and so I need to make the screen as well. And so we'll grab those, and I think I put those in here. Yeah. Okay, so we'll put these up on here, and we'll make a screen, and then we'll make these, and then we'll put our stone on here, and there's our indexer. Now what you do with this is, first, if you just right click on it, it doesn't do anything. You have to point it at this and right click, I think, or shift right click. There we go, shift right click. Now when we use this, we can access that from anywhere. So we can go out here. Hey, there's another squid. I need squid. I've been killing squid when I can because I need them to make the dark glass that I'm using. But yeah, we can go out here, and we can stand out here in the middle of nowhere, and we can access our inventory, which is pretty cool. So I can throw a stack of dirt in there, and I also added an upgrade, and I'll show you that real quick. I added an upgrade over here to this thing, and so it's on here. It's on here, there we go, and there's the upgrade stack, and so that makes the number of items going through the pipe increases as you do that. So as you saw, like an entire stack disappeared. And I also added in more chests because these were starting to all fill up. So yeah, we've got more chests here for our storage system. And also, as you can see, I put in a door because I kept popping out that block to get in there. So anyway, what we're going to do is, let's see, I need some sand if I have any. Yeah, here's some sand. So we'll see how long it takes to grab a stack. And, interesting, it only grabs them one at a time, huh? Okay, did not know that. I'll have to see if another upgrade will change that. But anyway, we're going to grab some sand, and actually I don't need to stand here for that. So we're going to go out this way, and you know what? I also need a lily pad. So let me do that first. And why am I coming out here for that? Lily pad. Lily pad, here we go. And we'll grab one of these. And we'll grab this sand out of here, and we'll tell it as long as we're in here, more sand. Okay. So, what I wanted to do was I wanted to put this thing out somewhere where it was nearby, but where it's not going to cast a giant shadow on the land. So I'm thinking maybe just right over here over the water would be a nice spot. And so if we do something like this, we'll go into hover mode here, and we'll put our lily pad right here. And there we go. We'll get down here. There we go. Okay, and we can grab our sand, and I want to go up. I'm thinking I want to put, whoops, I'm thinking I want to have Enderman in this thing. So I think 45 blocks of a drop would be good. And so let's do that first. Let's do 48 because that's a nice multiple of lots of things. And so we're going to get up here. Ow, and not do that. And get rid of the shield, because building with the shield is a bad idea. So yeah, we're going to go up here, and we're going to get our center of our thing set up, and then the basic layout of the farm going. So yeah, it should be nice from here. It should be close enough, I think, to home that it will actually run while I'm sitting in the base, or at least sometimes while I'm sitting in the base, but we'll see. And I might actually not want that because it might become annoying. But yeah, let's go. So we're going to go out 1, 2, and then we're going to go around. And let's see. 1, 2. Here. So we're going to go like this. So we're going to leave a ring in the middle. This is going to be pretty much like the classic mob farm where they fall down the middle. And we're going to use the attractor to get them to do that instead of trying to push them with water or other things. Let's see, is that 1, 2, 3? Okay, so that's this one. And the nice thing about this is if I if I screw up, I still have a jetpack on me, so I can get back up here rather easily. And actually, I can just throw that on. So let's see, there's... So this is going to be 3, 4, and I think this is 17 by 17, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then this is going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this is going to go out again. So we'll go across, and this is the center. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we'll come around this square. There we go. And it was finally a good thing that it auto refilled my stack. And let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more. 9. Let me get this going. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be right lined up. Yep. Okay. And then I'll just have to fill this in with dirt. Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 8. So yeah, I did screw this up. Should be 9 out. So we'll come across this one. Whoops. And we'll come across this one. Whoops. Stop doing that. Here. Ah, it keeps... Okay. Sorry. It keeps putting me on the other one. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be our floor. And I'm making it out of dirt on purpose. I know it's kind of an ugly thing to build with, and we'll probably put a shell around this thing once it's done in order to make it not like a giant block of dirt in the sky, which is hideous. But yeah, let me get this filled in. And there we go. Yeah, let me get this thing filled in, and we'll put some walls on it too and see what that's going to look like. And I should probably get back and sleep instead of trying to light that thing up right now. Probably not a good idea. So I'll get back in here. And I probably shouldn't leave my door open. I've had like creepers figure out wander in and stuff like that before, and other bases like this, so not a good idea. Okay, so we'll sleep, and then let's see, I need some decent blocks. I need some decent looking blocks. I like these for the corners. I think these might look cool for the corners. And I'd like to do something with like maybe the basalt, and I'm not sure why there's two different... Okay, there's two different basalts. But yeah, I kind of like the basalt, and I like the ebony. And even those blue slime blocks might be kind of cool to put along the corners. But I think we'll try this apatite and see how that looks. which means I might have to go mine some more of that stuff to make the rest of it look decent. But let's get this filled in first. And here we go. Why don't I finish this up, and I will be back in just a minute. Okay guys, we're back, and I've got 2 layers of this dirt set up, and I'm getting some wood here so that I can craft some doors. So we're going to craft some of these, and let's see, I need 5, 10, 16, so 32 of those. And so I'm going to need 5, 6 sets. So let's see, I'm going to need all these planks anyway. So 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, there we go. Alright, so we're going to put these doors on here. And we'll get these going like this. And like this. And they have to be symmetrical, even though you're never going to see them again. But you know, you know how that goes, right? Okay, and we'll get these going, and so we're going to go along these sides like that and there. Okay, so yeah, I had to go get more dirt because I actually ran out, and that's rather easy to do that in the mining world with the excavator, which is super fast. So yeah, this is going to be the typical, the mobs fall right through this, thinking it's a you know, a safe pathway. And so we can, let's see, I need to get some walls on here, and then we can get a landing pad going. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on walls that are solid, and because I don't have that much of the dark clear glass, I have like 40 of them or something like that, and so I need to get a bunch more obviously, and I need to figure out what I want to do with the blocks here. So I'm going to do some basalt, at least along, how did I end up with that thing? Do some basalt along the outside. Here we go, like this. And then we're going to put the apatite, whatever it is, out here, I think, for the corners. I think that'll look cool. So yeah, I think that'll be a nice addition to the trim. So I'm going to do this out here, and then I need to find something else that will work with the layers, and maybe something that's wood, or maybe a different color of brick, but something other than just black and white. So I need to figure that out, and we'll get this up here. We can put these up here. But yeah, I think the black will outline the dirt layers, and then we can put some glass windows in here on each side, and then also figure out what other block will work well with that. Where's the sun? I think it's still, yeah, it's still noon. Okay, so I'm going to get this outline put on, and I'll see what other blocks I have that might work well with that. So I will be back in just a minute. Okay guys, we're back, and I'm working on the cobblestone here, and the walls here anyway, I'm making them out of cobblestone, and I'm using the slanted pattern here, as you can see. So I did that with the chisel over here. So I thought that would be a decent pattern. So we'll take a look out here and see how it looks from a distance, because we're going to be looking at it from the ground here, so it's probably how we want to look at it and see. And whoops, and yeah, I think that looks okay. So I think that's going to work. And then when we put in windows, it's going to look a little bit better. There's going to be some windows in the sides here. And also here there is environmental tech, and then up here there's quark. For the salt, there's 2 different kinds of basalt. So I got halfway through and was using the wrong kind for the second half. Whoops, why am I bouncing so high? Okay, so yeah, so I need to make sure I don't mix those up because one of them is lighter than the other. But I used these on the first floor ring and then these on the second floor ring, and I think it looks okay. So I'm going to finish up the cobblestone walls here, and we'll go in a minute. It will go down and put a floor on this, a landing pad. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay guys, we are back, and I've got some materials going here. I got some stuff smelting, a bunch of glass smelting for the drop chute, and I've got some conduit binder, which you make this with gravel, sand, and clay, and that makes the composite, and you put it in the furnace and smelt it, and it makes the conduit binder. And then what you do is you put that with this conductive iron, which is just redstone and iron in the alloy smelter. So you put that together and you make conduit binder. So I need 2 of those, and what that does is that passes RF, which is our energy. So that conducts that's basically our wiring for our energy. And let me grab some more of this glass out of here while it's going. And I also got some sandstone, so we can try that for the pillars on the, so I need to chisel that up like this. We're going to chisel that, and I think there's a pillar, there is a pillar somewhere. Yeah, here we go. So we'll try these blocks and see how they look, and I think those will be pretty nice. And the other thing we need to do here is craft the soul binder. And so this solarium is just another alloy smelter. It's gold and soul sand, and we use those for the caps on the soul, on these soul vials as well. And then I've got the heads and the machine chassis, which you've also seen before. It's just the capacitor and the iron stuff. So we can grab this soul binder and we can plug it in right here so that we can get it charging up. So let me get this going, and this is running on lava that I've had to basically go into the nether, and I'm just putting nether into these as I go. Nether, I'm putting lava into those as I go. So this is going to get the RF, and so the recipe we want to do is this one. So we need a villager and we need an emerald. So for the emerald, I took one of the villagers out who trades for string, so we'll get some string here. Whoops, we'll get an emerald here from this guy, and we'll put that in the soul vial, in the soul thingy, and we'll put that. And then we need also XP, 10 levels of XP. So we'll go in here. XP. Is it experience? What is it? There it is. Super. There we go. Okay. So let's see how many of these we need in order to get our XP, our 10 levels. And I don't remember how many it was. So let's see here. We'll start smashing these. There we go. Okay. So we'll go back to here. Okay. Because you don't want to use more than you have to. And so we'll use player XP. There we go. And this is going to start going. And so we need to keep it powered with the fuel here. And hopefully I have enough. I don't have to keep running back and forth. Let's see. Come on. And so this thing is powering, and is anything else taking up all the power? I think it is. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we got here. Come on. Yeah, it's going. You can see it's going very slowly there, but it is going. And so we'll keep this running, and I can do that while this is going. So the other thing we need is a generator. So we have a machine chassis here that I've already got put together, and I want to throw together a Stirling, I think, a Stirling generator. So we'll try this. And so we need a piston, a furnace, basic gear. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to craft all that stuff. So I can do that off camera, and we'll put that stuff back in there. And the other thing I wanted to get was, let's see, I've already got the conduit and the netherrack. Okay, so I think with the netherrack, I was looking, and look at these. They got some cool looking stuff. They have some blue. They have this. So I'm thinking of maybe using this on the bottom and of the mob farm underneath the dirt. So I want to put stuff underneath the dirt there so that it's not, let's see, what's our, yeah, we got plenty of charge here. So yeah, I want to put some stuff on there like this. So yeah, we'll put this underneath the dirt, etc., etc. And why is this spider still there? Okay, you can see it's working already. The mobs are trying to come after me and dropping out. That's hilarious. Okay, because I turned off the lights in there. Alright, let's get this spider out of here. Ouch. Come on. There you go. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I cleaned up the top here as well. There we go. And so we've got, yeah, I need to get in there and put the lights back on so that stuff doesn't spawn in there all the time. But yeah, I've got the top on here, and this is the dark glass so it doesn't let the light through. And actually, I can probably do this to clean this, to open this up, to help them not spawn in there. And those should hopefully fall down to the thingy. And so yeah, I can light that back up. And I need to actually get back down there and sleep too before it gets to night. But anyway, I'm going to put on the glass that I've made and use something on the corners, the sandstone on the corners, and make the vertical drop chute and get this thing finished up. So I will be back again in just a minute. Alright guys, we're back, and I've got some stuff finished up outside, but let's do this first. We've got the solarium and all that stuff laid out here, and so this thing finished up, and so what we get is the soul vial back, and then we get this enticing crystal. So we put this on here, and we make an attractor obelisk. So that's one thing we're going to put in our mob farm, and the other thing we need to do is need to make a generator to power it. So we will... let's see, take this and make these gears, and we'll make our piston, and then we'll put that together to make our generator. Now this just runs on solid fuel, so we can give it coal or whatever, and we'll give it coal blocks for right now. So we'll give it some coal blocks. And I need to do some more mining because I'm almost out of coal and everything. And so yeah, we've got our generator, our thingy, our obelisk, and our power source, and our power conduit. And it looks like we should have everything we need to set this up. And then we've also got soul vials for all of the various mobs that we want to attract. So we'll keep those. And let's go back out here. Let's close this. And yeah, I had to do some more sand farming, and I ended up having to come back here and get some more because I was lazy. So yeah, we'll just go in here, and let's see, we can break this, and I replaced this with dirt for right now so that we can, let's see, where do we want to put this thing? We want to put this one more block down? Yeah. Okay. So we want to put the obelisk on here. Whoops. There we go. And we're going to put the souls into it so that it will attract that. And now this thing is cool. You can have it show the range where the attraction happens. So you can see here that everything is within range. So if we go out here, and actually if something is on this very outside block, it won't be attracted, but I can either put glass on there, or we can just, you know, it's not going to be 100% as efficient as it absolutely possibly can be, but that's okay. I can live with that. And so we're going to put our energy conduit up here. Whoops. And I guess I need to shift click on that. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to need to break through this glass. And I should probably turn that back off before before I forget. Let's turn that thing back off, and we'll also make it always active. Okay. All right, and it should have power. Whoops, it should have power as soon as we do this. And we will put a Stirling generator on here. Actually, we can break this piece, and we'll put the Stirling generator on there. Is that the wrong? That's the wrong block. Sorry. We'll put that, because no, that'll work. That'll work. I want it to be opaque, so we'll do this. And that's our dark glass. So that should make everything in there dark. And then this is going to generate, let's see, I don't want to start it going until it's ready to turn on. So let's get these torches out of here first. And I might have to put something else on there. I don't know if the spiders are going to be able to just climb right up to it, so I'm going to have to watch. And we're getting, let's see, whoops, wrong thing. There we go. Okay, yeah, good. Whoops. All right, and the sun's going down, so yeah, let's get this up here. And we should get stuff spawning in there now, and we'll see. So let me go back and make it day again, and we will come back and turn this thing on. Where's my home? So I will be right back, and we'll turn this thing on. Alright guys, we're back, and it looks like stuff has spawned in there. So let's try turning this on and see if we get, if the zombies decide that they want to run right toward it. Yep. See, what happens is that's awesome. They run toward it, and that's all that spawned. So I'm going to put some, here, we'll put some blocks up here. Hopefully this will help. Okay, so that should help get us far enough away from the stuff that's spawning. And the other thing I wanted to try is this curse thing. So this is supposed to curse when you right click on it, and it gives you 20 minutes of, and stuff just is supposed to spawn like crazy, etc., etc. And so yeah, they're falling now. They're already spawning in there, and they're falling because there's not really many other spawn spots. So actually I might try that for later, and I'm just going to try and see how this runs just by itself. So I'm going to AFK for a little bit, and we'll see what kind of results we get. Okay guys, we're back, and you can see it's running here. It's not, you know, super fast or anything, but it is working, it's functioning, and we're gonna speed it up. But let's see what we have down here. I think we've gotten some stuff, probably not a ton, but some. So yeah, we got some here and there, and you can see witches and endermen and creepers and zombies and skeletons and spiders. So they're all falling, they're all hitting. So we are getting stuff, which is cool. So yeah, join me in next episode, and we will speed this thing up. So it should be kind of interesting, and we'll see how much of a difference it makes. So join me, and we'll do that, and we will see you in episode 13. Later!